Welcome back. 2019 style, finest fantasy podcast. It's gonna be a great year, guys. So let's get to it. All right. I want to welcome Eric to the league. He took over for Deadwood Louis Camelo. Guy didn't participate much, but we'll miss him. But welcome, Eric. All right, dude. Let's get to it. Let's get to the game of the week. As you can see, I got the music going. I got some NFL films clips going. So we'll see what's up. Alrighty. Let's go to the first game of the week, which it's definitely got to be Mitch versus Billy. Billy's team is pretty stacked. He's following the same concept like Gonzo did last year. You know, taking Mahomes, but Gonzo had a computer pick all his crazy team. He had Barkley, Mahomes, it was ridiculous. But Gonzo choked to the end. He lost in a postseason. Guy was undefeated and took the L. So we'll see what happens this year, Gonzo. Maybe redemption is in the books. Alrighty, but let's go back to this game. Billy lost to Mitch, and Billy's team is stacked. Like I said, Mahomes, Thielen, Juju, but not that many old black players like I thought he was going to have. Let's see, maybe they're on his bench. Not Antonio Brown, he's a fucking nut, and AJ Green. You know what? They're not that old, but he does like the Kooks. All right, and listen, you took an L to Mitch, man. Mitch's team is stacked as well. The only thing I don't like about Mitch's team is Mayfield. You know, he has basically Foles is hurt. That was a good back, but Mayfield's gonna be one of those guys that a lot of hype. He's a hype train, and the hype train only goes so far, kid. You know, Lamar Jackson, I think is going to have a better year than Mayfield. It's the new QB on the block. They're going to supposedly create a whole offense for him, just made for him. So it should be fun to watch. But I like letting Jackson be. He's not going to be doing 43 a game, I'll tell you that. I think you're going to get 25 to 30, like the way Trubisky was last year. You know, so awesome. Listen, you got Bell, Derrick Henry, two tremendous running backs. And you got Baltimore D, so your team is stacked, kid. You're gonna have a good year. You're like just like last year, bro. You're gonna be in the playoffs. I tell you right now. Your team looks good. Unless injuries take you out. The only weakness I see is the QBs. Could be like a little wishy-washy, but looks good. All right, let's speed this up a little. The next game is gonna be the closest one. I think is. Let's see. Let's try. I think you know what, Gonzo's. Gonzo's was a close game, lost by 10. But you know what? Murad took it to you, kid. You know what? He did his lineup as Sephora, and it worked. You know, he asked the cosmetic girls. He said, "Who should I start? Which wide receiver? Which running back?" And they picked the right ones. So you know, his team looks good. You know, he has a good team. Kirk Cousins, I like. Goff is going to be good. The running backs, I don't know. Fournette, you just don't know that guy. Carson, Carson's going to be good. Beckham is a head case. So I don't know. It's one of those teams could like. It's just. It's not elite. It's not the worst. It's there. This whole league's there. You know, there's a couple teams that are going to be elite. A couple teams are going to really suck. And everyone's going to be in the middle. This is like last year. There's going to be four guys battling for the last wild card spot. So let's see how it goes. But Gonzo, let's see how your good team is. Wentz, Trubisky. You know, I like that combo. It's not that bad. I think Trubisky would take a step back this year, but he's still going to give you decent numbers. I love Kelsey. Chubb. I love Chubb. So your team is good. Like I said, it's not the best. It's not your team from last year, but it's not the worst team. It's going to be in the middle. All right, so let's go to the next game. Next game, let's do my game. You know, let's go Jet Freak versus Eric. TDs for days. He took it to me. You know, his team was throwing 40s and 30s. Watson and McCaffrey. My God. You can't beat those guys. They're putting 80 points up between the both of them. And everyone else did double digits except Hill and Williams. And you have your two wide receivers going down with shitty games, and everyone else produced. And you crushed me. I thought my QBs were good, and they didn't produce. I had 22 points out of them. Rodgers and Roethlisberger. I do have Barkley. Barkley can't give me 17 points. I need 25 to 30 points every game out of Barkley. I draft him. It's my number one pick. I got to get McCaffrey numbers. McCaffrey put 42. Barkley has to do that. If he doesn't do that, I'm done. I'm going to be like in the bottom of this league. Kittle, 13 points. I could have gotten that with fucking any tight end. These guys are drafted high and they're sucking for me. But that's my shitty team. Let's see what happens. Maybe I turn it around. So let's see what happens. Let's go to next battle. I did Mitch, did Murad, I did me. Next game, let's try a little Kevin and Jake. That was a battle too, bro. Two high-scoring teams, 167, 179, and Kevin just crushed it, bro. Oof, 179. It's ridiculous. Listen, Hopkins is a beast. We know that. Ingram, I know he's going to be good, but when he puts 28 points up, you have a good game, man. Jacobs, excellent draft pick. That guy's going to be a top 5. So you did good. Jake. Winston, I'm a little worried about. Prescott, I think he's going to have a great year. I don't think you're going to get 41 out of him. You can get 25 guaranteed every week. And the combo with Cooper, I like it. I love the QB wide receiver combos. It's unbelievable. And let's see what you got. Marlon Max, sneaky late round running back. I like it. And your team looks good, bro. All right, so you're going to be in the mix. And the last game is let's see. Oh, Joe versus Marwan. And now, listen, Marwan, you got 156. No stress, bro. Your team is going to do you're going to give you that number and better every week. Breeze, Stafford, good combo. I worry about Evans. That whole Tampa team, I think, is shit to bed. But Kamara is awesome. That's pretty it, man. Your team otherwise is average, but you got 3 or 4 studs, and they could carry you. Joe's team, team looks good. Murray is a question mark, but who knows? He might give you good numbers, bro. He could fucking just run around and throw, and they might go back to like what they're doing in Baltimore. Just go fucking college style. Just go crazy. So it looks good. Edelman's going to be shitty the rest of the year for you. Galladay, he's hit or miss, dude. I had him last year. David Johnson's nice. Darvin Cook is nice. Ertz is nice. So you might have scored your max of all your games, but we'll see. All right, so listen. This is it for this week's review. Like I said, I'm going to try to have it earlier on Tuesday morning so you guys can watch it. Sorry for being late today, but it's going to be good. I'm going to have interviews. I'm going to interview Murad, talk shit with Gons. I want to get other guys involved, so let's do this. And so tomorrow's 9/11, so let's pay our respect to the brothers we lost and sisters, and guys that work in Brookfield. Maybe you can stop by and say a little prayer for those guys. All right, so all good, and I'll see you guys next week. Later.